What is up, everyone? My name is Michael Pohl with Bay Area Aquatics, and today we're going to give an update on all of my outdoor fish breeding ponds. Alright, so I had another video scheduled for you guys this week, but a bunch of people have been asking about the ponds, and there's actually been quite a bit of stuff going on with the ponds, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a quick little update video instead and push this video that was this week to next week, and that way I'm a week ahead now. And so anyways, if you haven't seen before, I've got these 4 27-gallon HDX storage totes on the side of my yard. My bedroom window is actually right there. That way I can see my fish when I want to, and because, you know, why not put them there? Also, before I forget, the air conditioner for my neighbor's house is literally right on the other side of this fence. It's California. It's like 95 degrees outside right now, so it's just going to be on. I gave up waiting for it to turn off. I apologize. But that's what that humming is in the background. But anyways, I've got these 4 storage totes. I've got the netting frame thingy on top, and they've actually been doing pretty well for me. They are bulging a little bit, but they've been bulging like this since I got them, and they haven't like popped yet. So I'm gonna leave them. I may drain them eventually and get a second one and kind of double them up just for the safety of it. But I'm not super concerned. They're pretty sturdy. I can push against them and haven't had an issue yet. Anyways, going into what's in each of the tubs, this first one here was empty until about a week ago. I put a bunch of baby platies and cherry shrimp in here. I haven't done shrimp outside before, so I'm kind of curious on how the shrimp are gonna do. And then I did platies because I have a bunch of them in my 75, and I just had the empty tub, and I didn't like the fact it was sitting here empty, but I couldn't get any of the fish that I wanted. And since I plan on getting more platies for the 75, I figured I'd throw a handful out here, let them grow out, see if I can get some more fry to eventually move into the 75 at the end of the season. Now in this one, next to me, I have my rainbow shiners, and then I think there's one zebra top minnow in here. And they're very hard to get pictures of, they're very skittish. And all of these tanks, you can tell the algae's grown pretty large, and I've just kind of let them go that way because it's good for the breeding, and I'm not super concerned about the looks. I don't think I've gotten any pictures of these guys. I don't think I've gotten any eggs from these guys. The other guys that I know that bought them in the same collection trip as I did haven't had any luck with eggs or breeding them either, so I figured I'm going to put them outside, let them just kind of do their thing, see what I get at the end of the season, versus keeping them in a little 10-gallon tank where I know I wasn't getting anything. I might get lucky out here, but I'm not super concerned about it. This tank, I have some Pearl Galaxy Medaka rice fish. I have not had much luck with these. I was able to get about 8 fry that I raised up when I had them inside. After months of having them, I moved the adults out here and let the fry grow out inside. I was hoping the fry would drop eggs. I finally got impatient enough and just moved them out here, and I still haven't seen any fry in this tub. I'm hoping, but I've had a ton of trouble with this, and talking to other people, they've had issues with this strain as well. So I'm kind of thinking it might just be the Pearl Galaxies are just a harder strain of rice fish, but I'm not sure. Maybe they just don't like me, whatever it is. I haven't had much luck with these guys. This is another tub where I'm just going to feed it heavily, wait at the end of the season, and hopefully I have more than the, what was it, 16 that I put in originally, 16 or 17 that I put in, and that's going to be the goal. Now in this last tub, this is the one, and I think the sun is in my face because of the window, so I'm going to scoot forward just a little bit. This one is the one I am most excited about. This is my orange Medaka rice fish, the Yohiki strand, something like that. I'll put the name in the, obviously in the video. And these guys I got from Aquatic Arts 3 weeks ago. I did an unboxing video that went out that week, and I did a week in quarantine inside my house, and then I got impatient and I put them out in their own tub, and I figured since they're going to be in their own thing anyways, I wanted to mainly make sure I didn't lose any over the first night or two. And these guys have been super breeding. The first night I got them, when I got them in the bag, they were carrying eggs already. So they were definitely like ready to go. And then when I put them out in this tub, about 2 days afterwards, I noticed fry already in the tub. Now granted, I did have a spawning mop in the tank with them for quarantine, and I put the spawning mop in the tub, so it is in here, so it might have been those eggs hatching out, I'm not sure. But either way, there are fry in this tub. Confirmed fry, seen the fry on multiple occasions, and they are breeding. And I'm very happy because the orange ones are actually the ones I've wanted for a long time. Pearl Galaxies I was able to find, I go, okay, I'll get those because you know, I had the chance. The orange ones are the ones I really wanted, and these are the ones that are breeding really well for me, and so I'm really, really excited about that. Other than that, I'm still rocking this whole 2x4 on cinder block thing to get them up off the ground and to get some storage underneath it. I'm still rocking the same air pump. Actually I take that back. 3 of these tubs have Aquarium Co-op medium sponge filters in it. The last one has a ATI Pro because I moved sponge filters into my house because I went all air. That's a whole nother subject. And I was out of sponge filters, and I was just gonna leave it as my one filterless tub, and then I remembered that I had that sitting in the closet, so I figured, oh, what the heck, I'll throw it out there. I need to order another one from the co-op. I just haven't had a chance to, and the last couple of quarters I forgot to order them, so it's not really one that's been huge on my mind. But anyways, all 3 of these are running co-op sponge filters, Zis air valves on each of them, check valve, all running back to that one pump. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take you to my front yard pond. That one's had a lot of changes, and it should be a little quieter there. There's no air conditioning on that side. All right, and now we are at my 55-gallon front yard patio pond. Nothing too crazy. Again, you guys have seen this a bunch of times. HDX storage tote, custom built frame that I put on it for looks. And I used to have the waterfall feature on it. I don't anymore. Now it's just all air powered. There's an air pump on the other side of the fence, and it's powering 2 Aquarium Co-op sponge filters with never clog air stones in them. I just recently picked up some new plants for the pond. So there's some water hyacinth. I used to have a bunch of algae in here, which was taking out the nitrates, and recently swapped that over to the hyacinth for a slightly better look. As far as stocking for this tank, I have a bunch of rosy red feeder minnows. I get these guys for like 15-16 cents a piece at PetSmart. They're super unhealthy, don't look very good, but once you get them through quarantine, and the ones that survive, I have about a 2/3 survival rate usually, medicate them and all that, they look really good. They get a really bright orange, a super, super underrated fish. They get about 4 inches, so nice size, good for most people, can stay out year round, at least in my area, and they just look really good. So this is my my last pond that I'm pretty happy with. The other thing I recently did, just because I thought I was funny, was I put up this no fishing sign. It's gotten laughs from a couple of people. That's all I wanted it for. It was like $5, and yeah. So like I said, that's pretty much it going on in the ponds. There's a lot of stuff going on for sure, but wanted to give you guys a quick update, and yeah. So as always, if you guys liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. If you're breeding some tubs outside, let me know what you're doing in your tubs. Let me know if they're producing fry, if you're feeding them, whatever it is. I want to hear about it in the comments down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.